we need to fix this boat. Our current mission is to find Blaze. Blaze can turn into a wolf and back again. Blaze kidnapped Ruby. I mean, we just learned some dramatic stuff. Blaze is actually Ruby's father. And he kidnapped Ruby not to be evil, but to save her from a villain called the Druid. So we're trying to catch up to them, right? Now that we know the whole story. It's too bad nobody, like, wrote out the story to us before the wedding, because that would have been super helpful. And we need to give something to that seagull. So we're gonna have a puzzle. Can I start this puzzle already? Ooh, yeah. So this is kind of a tough puzzle. Let me see if I can figure it out. Okay. Alrighty, yeah, we have pairs of fireflies, and as you can see, if I move one down, the other one moves up. If I move one up, the other one moves down. Move this one right, it moves the other one. It moves the other one. So let's see. I'm gonna try to get the red one into place here. Oh, no! Okay. So this is tough, because we have to work with pairs. We have to work with pairs here. So let's see. Let's start with the pair of the red and orange. So in order to get red and orange the same width apart, I'm going to have to do something like this. I'm moving the red up, and then I'm moving the orange right. That would have moved the red left, but the red's pathway left was blocked by the white one. So now I can move red down. Let's see. I need to be careful here. Oh darn! Yeah, because I can't have any of the bugs reach the spider at the top. So I'll just show you how to do it with these red and orange ones. So let's see. What if I move the white like this? No, that won't work. It's tricky. Red right, and then one up, and then orange right. And now I can move orange into place. And then I can move red into place. Okay, so it looks like once I get orange into place, it stays into place, and that breaks the cycle. That's good. Let's see, so if white is connected with purple, I need to get purple down, and then something's going to have to be below purple. So let me move yellow there, right above the purple. No, I'm going to move yellow here, right above white. That way when I move purple down, white won't go up. And then I'm going to move purple down again, and white won't go up. And now I should be able just to move purple left twice and down. And now purple's in place, so I can freely move white to the correct spot. I'll keep white here, simply because I probably am going to have to use white to help out. So I'm going to move yellow up. Move yellow over here. I'm going to move white directly above yellow. That way I can move blue down all the way, then move blue into place here. Now I'll move yellow down into place, and white into place. So as you can see, this puzzle's not too terribly difficult once you get a sense of how to do it. You could probably tell just from my commentary there. It's like, oh hey, after a minute I figured out the trick, and then I solved the puzzle. Okay, a pointless piece of paper. I don't know why that was there. But, let's see. We got some solid resin. Do I need to grab anything at the boat? I got a bail. Time to bail. Okay, that gave me a harpoon. Yeah, and what am I going to do now? I'm going to use the harpoon to grab this thing. What even is this thing? It just looks like a terrible net. Let's cut it with a knife. You need to find matching pairs here, like frog and frog, shell and shell, skeleton and skeleton, seaweed and seaweed, skeleton and skeleton, shell and shell, snail and snail. It's going to give you a bull and a fish. The fish is going to be given to our friend, the seagull. And then the seagull's going to give us that item. That's a scraper. What do we need for this bowl? We need the scraper. Okay, and the solid resin. Looks good. We're probably just going to melt it here on the fire. Excellent. We'll use that to fix the holes in the bottom of the boat. And we can use the boat to continue.
Just a little more, and I'll be able to talk to Ruby. I hope she won't run away from me anymore now that I know the truth. And here's the waterfall. That means the cave must be somewhere nearby. The current has become quite strong. Whoa! Well, luckily I'm not hurt. I just lost my things somewhere around here. Is that Blaze near the cave? Blaze! You can't hear.
Roland is far more upbeat about the situation than I would be. It's like, oh, well, hopefully my fiancé will stop lying to me on our wedding day. I'm like, dude, seriously? All right, we need to find some items. My items are trapped there, so can I find some new items here? No, those are ants. Let's see. Where? I need to find an item. Definitely. Okay.
I think I see my things in the water. I need to retrieve them quickly.
It looks like I need to take a look at that door before I can find my items. That's a weird trigger, but okay, let's find all the items. First, we need to free this sea turtle, so I'll use the knife on the turtle. Now it's freed. And let's see, I need this rock. Seaweed, plank, cork, and a heart. Heart, plank. Seaweed. I see a crab. I'll use a hint for one of these things. There's the cork. There's the flower. This is a pouch. Those are my belongings. Hooray! A maple leaf and a bottle. Oh, I need to move that thing aside to find a bottle. No wonder I couldn't find it. It was invisible. Covered up by a lily pad. So my belongings. In this case, it's just 2 items. Yeah, not a whole lot. I'll use the brush to clean this off. Still need to pry away that stone. I'll probably use the axe to smash this up. Oh, hey, gave me new stuff. An awl and a magnet. I'll use the awl to pry away the stone. Gives me a key and a note for Ruby. Hey, Ruby, if you forget the correct combinations, the hint's above the waterfall.
Here's the secret place where the hint's hidden. I need to get there quickly.
Oh, man, it looks like it's a tough climb, actually. Let's use the forked key. Oh, is that not it? It's a strange lock. Well, we have mint. Let's use the mint to get rid of the ants. You give me 3 items here. A rope, a rope and a peg. And I'm going to use the rope over here to find metallic objects. Alright, anything that's made out of metal is an item. Let's move that thing aside. That lily pad is still causing trouble. Alrighty, so I should be almost done those 2 coins. Now I have 2 pegs. Ah, these things are pegs. Okay, yeah, no, they open up the treasure chest. It's a picture of Ruby. Oh, no, it's a picture of her mom. Blaze, this drawing's especially for you, so when you're away on the battlefield, you remember I love you. To open the cave, you need to press all the stones in this order. This order. So I believe we start over here at the bottom. So it's going to be C, V, Z, 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 C, V. Great, so now we can go inside Blaze's little hideaway cave.
Ruby, finally! Are you all right?
Blaze, Did you really think you could hide from me and stop me from getting revenge for Elizabeth? Neither you nor your newly acquired daughter can escape from me. And now you've done exactly what I wanted. You turned Ruby into an animal.
What's happening? Is that the druid Gaspar was talking about? My dear fiancé has been kidnapped by this arrogant druid. I need to break the enchantment on Blaze. He'll know what to do next.
It's very sad. As soon as we find Ruby, she's immediately kidnapped again. By the other villain! Oh no! And Blaze was not a villain. So let's save him. Let's save him. Once we get rid of the ivy, we'll be able to look there. Once we get rid of the ivy, we'll probably be able to look here, but I can still grab that burlap. Let's see. I'm going to grab that little tiny thingy. And then what's this? You scoundrels! Hiding my daughter from me, keeping her hidden all these years. I learned about it from my worst enemy, so the druid was the one who told Blaze. Oh, by the way, Ruby is actually your daughter. Yeah, poor Blaze. It seems like everybody made some mistakes here in this situation. Okay, we grab some oil there, and that's going to be a puzzle to get those flowers to bloom. I'll use the oil to open up this diary. Oh, I need to wipe off the excess with the little rag. Aww. Ruby is as beautiful as her mother. She looks just like Marion. If it wasn't for the war, I could have raised her. We could have been a real family. I wouldn't have been exiled for the situation with her brother. Okay, Ruby's photo, right here.
Allow me to continue the story of Ruby's family while I help you lift the curse. During the final battle, Blaze's army was facing almost certain defeat. To save their lands, Blaze decided to seek help from the druid Dakmor. Although the druid had not interfered in the lives of humans, he could not ignore the war approaching his castle. Dakmor bestowed Blaze with the magic to transform into a wolf and turn enemies into animals. However, he warned that magic in the hands of humans could be unpredictable. Blaze agreed to take the risk for the sake of saving his people. When Blaze's army emerged victorious, he tried to return the magic, but the druid could not take it. He reminded Blaze that magic always comes at a cost, and the price Blaze had to pay was that he'd stay a werewolf forever. Then the druid asked Blaze to leave.
All right.
I've used up all my magic on the enchantment. I must rest before I continue the story. Come back when you need me again, and perhaps I will have recovered.
How do we get from that to the druid is here and kidnapping Blaze's daughter? I think we're missing a few steps. We'll probably learn those steps a little bit later on. Okay, so now we can use this photograph on Blaze. We have to do this puzzle again. This time we have 3 different wolf heads that we're dropping to the bottom of the stream. Whoa, that's a lot. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this. Luckily we get lots of moves because it's lucky because this is a randomized puzzle, so you can just get in trouble because the game gives you an impossible solution. Like right here, it's like I have no way. Oh, there we go. I got stuck because there were no matches I could make, and that's totally not my fault. That's just the way the game's programmed. Ouch. Okay, so I'm gonna do that first move and then do this move next. And get rid of all these oranges. No, wait a minute. How's this? I'll do the purples. Drop the purples. So that got rid of that orange. So now I can get rid of all these oranges here. Great. And now I've got a bunch of purples I can get rid of. Hopefully it'll drop a red here. No, it's dropping green, so hopefully I need to get a red here so I can just swap it out and then get that wolf thing to drop. I again. Gonna need a red somewhere around here. Oh, and again, I ran into an impossible situation, so the game just reset the puzzle. Oh. It's making me feel less helpful and hopeful about this. Oh, wait, same situation we had before. I'll get rid of this to get rid of that ivy. That way I can get rid of all these oranges. Free up a lot of room at the bottom of the screen, and it starts again. Why? Why does it keep doing this? Okay. Let's get these greens, these purples, these oranges. Again, an impossible situation. Wow. Get rid of those purples. Getting rid of these oranges. Let's see, get rid of all these greens. Looks like a lot of purples I can get here. And now I can just get rid of all these reds. So I got lucky there. And now I can get rid of these blues. There! Now I can solve the puzzle. And I didn't even clear off the ivy on that one spot. Ha 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 ha! Oh, I'm glad I finally got it. I'm also glad we get to talk to Blaze.
Hello. Thank you for freeing me from that terrible curse. I've dreamed of this for years. I am indeed Ruby's real father. I never wanted to harm anyone, only to save her. So I enchanted her relatives. They would surely have tried to stop me from protecting her from the Druid.
Yeah, well, she was kidnapped by the Druid anyway. Maybe you should have told the truth from the beginning.
Dakmor swore vengeance on me to avenge the death of his wife. But I didn't want things to end like they did for Elizabeth. She died in a terrible accident. One day the Druid appeared before me and said he had learned Marion's secret, that Ruby is my daughter, and now he's using her for revenge.
Oh, okay, so that's the missing step we had. Dakmor the Druid wants revenge because his wife Elizabeth died.
I don't know what he's planning, but we'll save Ruby. My army created a secret tunnel in this cave during the war. It will lead us to the Druid's castle. It's likely dark in the tunnel, so I'll look for torches. And you can work on opening this passage for now. Here are the instructions on how to do it.
This is kind of funny. This will happen multiple times in the game where our buddy our buddy Blaze is going to be like, okay, we've got two things to do. I'll do the easy task and give you the super long, complicated task of finding the, basically we're going to fix this thing on the floor. To open the passage, you need the magic flower. Using instant growth powder, you are going to have to use something to open up this. I need a small hook, though. Okay, so let's look here. I could crush something. Oh, there's the hook. It's a little pin, not a hook. Alright, that's going to give me one crystal as well as growth powder. So I will need a bottle. I will need oil. A crystal. I have the oil. I'm still going to need the crystal and the growth powder. I find it funny that you need the growth powder to make the growth powder. It's like, what? But I have the growth powder. The fork key goes in here. I deeply regret the way things turned out with the death of the Druid's wife, Elizabeth. Hey, I wish she hadn't died, okay? And I wish I'd known that, Ruby was my daughter all along. Alrighty, what else are we gonna have to take a look at here? We've got the two tiles. Oh yeah, this area. Now that the ivy's gone, I can open up that. It's gonna give me the third tile. Tiles go here. We're going to put the magic flower there. Next, we're gonna smash up this crystal with the pickaxe, maybe? No, this giant rock right here. I'm gonna use that here. And now, final step is to use the growth powder on the growth powder. Basically, you're mixing growth powder with crystal powder and oil to get growth potion, and this should give us the magic flower. So this is kind of a tricky puzzle. Let's see. You need to make all the flowers bloom. Click on a flower to change it from open to closed. And, let's see. How do we do this? I think we do like every other one. Yeah, like that. Like that. See how I clicked every other one? And then we had 3 in a row, so that way when I clicked on it, it got all 3 of them. Good. That was nice. Magic flower goes over here. And this will open the way to the hidden passage. Now we can reach the druid's castle.
Great. You managed to open the passage. We must hurry. I just found torches, so let's go.
Good job. Yeah, see how I had to do like 10 things and all he had to do was find the torch that was hidden in the back? Lazy. Lazy guy. Lazy guy, and oh my gosh. I might have to do... Oh, casual mode. Oh, yeah, let's do this in casual mode. It's the same puzzle, but it's... In casual mode, you can actually see everything. So, when I go over here, I find these 2 items. Great. Basically, we need to find all the items hidden in this cave. We need to have an item that destroys the wall. I don't have an item like that right now. I need a magic crystal. I do have a crystal. That reveals one thing. Alright, we're going to step back again. Back to the front here. We're going to find a hammer and use a plank to cross the river. I believe we're going to use the hammer to destroy the wall. Yes, we are, and that's going to give us that thing. Just double checking. We did finish with that crystal. It looks like the crystal's still kind of stuck there, but that's okay. So we're all done with this area. I'm just double checking that we're all done with the area at the bottom. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to check out here at the bottom. Yep, so let's go across. So here in the across area, looks like there's nothing up here. Found one thing. Okay, we need tiles. Okay, we go down here. Oh, we found the last tile, so let's go back. We're going to put that last tile into place. That gives us the key. Now we go forward and use the key on the door. And we can use that to escape. So you can see how this puzzle would be really difficult in hard mode, just because it's hard to see where you're going. And because there's a lot of empty places like this. It's like, oh, did I go up, down, left, right? And it turns out none of those places were important. You couldn't do anything at any of them. So, a little tricky, a little tricky. Here is the exit.
Shoot, that's terrible luck. The druid literally burned his bridges behind him.
Oh no!
I'll go look for something to help us cross to the other side, or find a way down. Please try to figure out how to lift and restore the bridge mechanism.
Yeah, so he's going to look and see if there's another pathway while I fix the bridge. Which one of those 2 jobs is easier, huh? His job! His job! I get stuck doing all the heavy lifting here, and I get no thanks for it!